I'll tell you something. For a nervous system that's in survival mode, letting go is easier said than done. Yet it is an advice we're always giving people. Let it go, let it go. A nervous system that is in survival is like death. It's really contracted. There is so little space for uncertainty, so little space for what if, so little space for things to go bad. So the only way you can feel just a tiny bit safer is by holding on, by making sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. And this may involve kicking people out of your life. This may involve reacting really activated when something so small happens. For other people, it's not a big deal, but for you, it will feel like life and death. So telling someone with a nervous system that's like this to let go feels like you can't breathe. So how do you move from a nervous system that's like this to a nervous system that just has a little bit more space, just a little bit more expanded? You start very, very, very small, very, very, very slow with letting go. In somatic experiencing, we call this titration. You don't want to let go everything at once because it's going to feel like too much. What is something that you can just maybe experience what it feels like? You don't even have to let it go. Just notice what happens in your body when you have the idea that you're not going to argue about where to put the napkins in the kitchen. Just notice what happens in your body when you imagine someone putting the napkin in the wrong place. And what will it feel like in your body not to do anything about it? Something like that. Just start with something really, really small. Creating a space in our nervous system doesn't come from control. Control makes it more like this. It comes from just tiny little bit, and maybe this feels like too much, so you just go back in like a little bit again. Then you just start doing this, and every time you allow for a little bit more space, a little bit more space, and a little bit more space, you're gonna feel a little bit of relief. But you don't do it all at once. You do it slow and small. But just like lifting weights, you don't start lifting 100 kilos. You start with the 5-pound dumbbells.